see if I can do it like this. All right, here we go. What we do is we ask people, would they consider themselves being a good person? What would you say?
Yes.
Get a little closer so we can hear you. Yes. So, okay, I'm going to ask you a few questions using God's commandments to see if that's true. 9th commandment says you're not to tell a lie. Have you ever told a lie?
Yes.
And what do they call people who tell lies? What are they called?
Liars.
Liars, very good. 8th commandment says we're not to steal. Don't take anything that's not yours. Have you ever done that?
Yes.
You have. And what do they call people who do that?
Thieves.
Thieves, very good. 3rd commandment says we're not to commit blasphemy. You take a holy God's name and you use like a 4-letter filter, you know, with the JC and GD, and you use it in anger. Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
That's called blasphemy, and God's very serious about that when he says he will not hold that person guiltless who takes his name in vain. I mean, think about it. It's his name, right? And people swear. Why? God didn't do anything terrible to them. I mean, the fact that you're here is because he created humans. You get married, you have children together, you procreate. It's all what God's done. Why don't they use Saddam Hussein's name or Adolf Hitler to swear? You get my point? He's the God who loves everybody, and yet people swear on his name. Some people don't even believe in him, and they still swear on his name. That to me is even crazier. All right, we got one more, we're done. The 7th commandment says you're not to commit adultery. But Jesus said if you just look at another person, if you lust after them, sexual desires, he said you've already committed adultery with them in your heart. Did you ever look at another person with lust?
Yes.
Yeah. What's your first name?
Travis.
Travis? Hey, Travis, I'm Tom. Pleased to meet you, but I'm sorry. In your own admission, you're a lying thief, you're a blasphemer, an adulterer at heart. Doesn't sound like a good person, does it?
How does sin come into that? How does sin come into that?
That is sin. See, when you lie, you steal, you look with lust, that's sin, because God says you're not to do that, and that's called sin, which is the transgression, is a long word. So he says transgression of the law is sin. It's in 1 Timothy 1:7. It says transgression. So sin is transgression of the law. So it gives us the definition. When you break the law, you are in sin. So if God were to judge you based on those commandments, this is just we just know. How do you think he would find you based on that? Would you be innocent or guilty in his eyes?
Well,
be honest.
To see how a figment of someone's imagination can define sin or law.
Okay, I just said, so what if? Here's the if. If God is real. Because I know some people don't want to believe in a God. So, but what if it were real? What if it was 1 in a million that this was true? That there's a holy God, a righteous God, a just God. One that can't be in the presence of anyone who sins and breaks his law. What then? How would he have to judge that person? What do you think? Be honest. Would you be innocent or guilty?
Because of the sins that he committed against his own.
Well, we know he never has committed any sin. It says God is holy. He's righteous. He's just. He's sinless. So again, let's go with the what if. So, if it were true, I know you can debate it all you want. We can prove otherwise, but let's say what if. How would God then have to find you? You had a holy judge. Look, how about if you broke the law here in Arizona? In Tempe, you do something horribly wrong down here.
Right.
You're going to go to the judge. You're going to say, well, you don't exist? I don't believe in your laws? No, you can be standing in front of that judge. They got the guard around you, and that gavel's going to come down, and they're going to give you whatever, 5, 10, 15, 20 years in jail. Right? You're going to have to pay the fine for the crime that you commit. No?
But the difference is,
what's the difference?
I know the judge exists.
Right.
How do you know God exists?
Well, again, that's another analogy. I'll give you a real quick one. You see that building across the street?
Yeah.
How did it get there?
Someone built it.
Very good. It had a builder, right?
Right.
All right, does that make sense? How about a painting? Artwork. How did that painting get on the paint? How do you have that painting, the picture get on
the difference is
somebody painted it, right? Come on, be real.
Yeah.
So there was a painter. Watch. Creation.
Someone had made the painting.
Yes.
You can go get the person who made the painting. You can go get the person who made the building.
Very good. That's the point.
Why can't we find God?
But you can't. Look, the problem is people like you don't want to look for God. You'd rather be your own God. See, you like your own rules. You want to do what you want to do, and you want to be under anybody's authority. But go back to what you said. How about creation?
So,
in order for creation to come in, you don't want to listen. There we go. What?
Do you follow every rule in the Bible?
Well, here we go again. Obviously, I know you don't.
No, I do not.
Why not? Do you think it's okay to lie? Is it okay to steal? Is it okay to murder? Is it okay? Come on, be real. How about your parents? Make a simple one. Is it okay to be disobedient to your parents all that? Never listen to what they tell you?
Yes.
It's okay?
Yes.
Wow, I guess you don't have any children then, do you?
No.
That makes a point. Yeah, wait till you have your own kids, you're going to be in trouble. But look, you have to be honest. If you broke the law, and if it were true that there was a God, how would he find you? Come on, man. Innocent or guilty? Be honest. Yeah. And if you were guilty, where would he have to send you? Heaven or hell? There's only two choices.
First, you have to prove
if it were true, where would he have to send you? If it were true. Come on, be honest. You'd have to be hell, right? Look, I wouldn't want anybody to go to hell. Really, it's a horrible place. Look, if 1 in a million...
Hell exists first before...
Watch. If it didn't exist, who cares then?
Okay.
How's that? You die, I die, who cares? But what if? Come on, how many people play the lottery to win millions of dollars? Why? What if their number is drawn?
Right.
Well, same point. What if that is true? And
So
that could be
you're
you
doing
for
Pascal's
eternity.
wager.
Don't you see why I'm out here?
But
I don't want that to
The
happen to
problem
you.
with that is you forget about the other religions. What if another religion is true?
What if another religion?
Yeah.
Who made the religion? Man.
Man.
Okay, guess what? God isn't man. God is God. He was
So,
incarnate.
prove
He
that
always
your
was.
religion
No
was
man
not made by
always
man.
was. Wasn't that true?
Right now,
Yeah.
every religion we know of has been made by man.
Absolutely right. I agree with you. Every religion and anything that ends with ism, Catholicism, Mormonism, see, look, Episcopalianism. You got the all those words. The dictionary even says is man-made. Religion is man-made. See, I
Right.
agree. But go look up the word Christianity. Those who follow Jesus Christ, they said it's not a religion.
Yes,
They're
it
just,
is a religion.
It's go look at it. I've looked. Go search it yourself. You're a smart
is.
guy. Go
It
check
is
it
a
out.
religion.
It says those who follow Jesus Christ. It is not called a religion.
Yes, it is a religion.
All right. Well, did you look it up?
Yes.
You got the phones today. Go look it up on your Google. Go look up the definition of a Christian, and it's not going to say religion.
Yeah, Christianity
Not
is a
man-made. All
religion.
right, we're done with that. We're not good. So, you don't get the free glow stick, right? You didn't qualify.
Okay.
Isn't that true?
Boo-hoo.
Yeah, I know. It's a glow stick, but you said you wanted it. But here's the point. We give it to everybody. It has to do with the grace. It truly does. It's by grace you've been saved. It's a gift from God. It's that simple. You can't earn your way in. You can't do the right things. You
The
can't
problem
be
is you
good
have
enough to get
prove
in.
That God exists.
Look, I find
No, you have
that
not
I
proved it.
can't. Because I can share with people the truth and they'll ignore it. The perfect example, how did the building get there? Oh, it took billions of years for that building to develop. That's
No,
what
it
you've
did
been
not.
brainwashed in with the evolution theory in college. So where is this proof of evolution that it even happened that way? Where's the scientific evidence in the science laboratory that we had evolution
They're
and
looking
billions
for
and
it.
billions of years? Oh, they don't have it yet. Yeah. How about this one? Let me give you one here. You know about the history book? You know how we were discovered by a guy called Christopher Columbus? You know that part?
Yeah.
Okay. You know he went to Rome, Italy to borrow ships. That's what he wanted so he could come over here.
Right.
And what did they tell him?
No.
Right. They said no because the world was what? Flat. It was held up by a bunch of monster animals. Let me
where does it
finish.
say that
Now,
the Bible-
see, look, you're asked the question.
Where
you
did
don't-
the flat Earth theory come from?
You-
The Bible.
No, it did not. Sold us. Stop. If the Catholic Church had read the Bible, it's in the book of Job. It says the earth is like a sphere hanging on nothing. Go look it up, my friend. And that was... Oh, wow. See, you don't
Where
want to
is
listen. 4,000 years before that, that's what was written down by man. See, it was given to God by man, so he knew that. But the churches, the religions, they didn't read the whole thing. And that's why they said no, it was flat. But watch what happened. Spain gave it to Columbus. He goes and finds that there's America and the world earth is round. Hold on. And then the Catholics put Galileo in prison. Because Galileo said, oh no, the earth revolves around the sun. You don't want to listen.
Where is this passage?
All right, never mind.